Hey, how you doing? Start a food log, a nutrition log, start a log. You should do that. Now check this out. Hey guys, hey, so we just got back from a ride. Happy New Year again. I don't know if you saw the first part of this, but Happy New Year. I'm in the kitchen, and the reason I'm in the kitchen is I think one of the most important things as a rider, road or mountain biking or whatever you like to do, trail biking, nutrition is a really big part of that. And as we're kicking off 2020, a lot of people get into the whole New Year's resolution. I think it's important to have goals, you know, shoot a little bit higher, and that way, you know, at least you're headed in the right direction. It can't hurt, right? So nutrition is a big piece of that. At the end of this past year, I started looking a little bit more at what I was eating. One of the things I brought back into my regimen is just something I'm going to share with you guys. And as a disclaimer to start this off, I'm not selling anything here. This is purely for you and hopefully to help you. I drink a shake every time I ride, after my ride. So it's good to carb up, you know, get some food in you before you ride. It's important. And then make sure you have some time between your eating your last meal before you ride. Make sure you have some time there so you're not, you know, re-eating that, if you will, to be, you know, a little, not quite crude, but anyway, you don't want to be like puking stuff up on the road. You know what I mean? So, so make sure you got a good hour or so between that last meal and your ride. So that food's got time to start to activate and, you know, your body can take advantage of that. But then right after your ride, you've got about an hour window or so that you really want to get some good, solid, really good, nutritionally dense food in you. And the quickest way and the best way I found is the shake I make. Again, I'm not selling anything, but this works for me. And I'm going to tell you that I use a little, it's a little magic bullet here. And I use a little bit less than a half a cup of ice. I'm going to kind of give you my recipe here for how I do this. You can adopt this and you can change and add whatever you want. But this works for me, and it really, really, I think it's really helped me see some good gains in my nutrition and in my riding. So here we go. About a little bit less than a half a cup of ice, and this is about a 12, probably about a 16 ounce container. I use this product called Shakeology. You can get it through Beachbody. It's not cheap, but it's also not full of garbage. There's no added sugar. It's pure, like, good stuff in here. So I use a scoop of this, and then I add 1 scoop of this pea protein. You can get this stuff on Amazon. And you shouldn't pay more than like 25 bucks for it. There's some sites out there charging like $60 for this same product. So look at this label. You can get it for like 20, 25 bucks, or you can order it directly from this the manufacturer. Throw a couple strawberries in there. Not that many, I'm just showing you strawberries. I usually throw about 2 large strawberries. You can chop them up, otherwise the bullet will do that for you. And then I use 2% milk. What I do is I add 2% milk and I fill it up just above the ice. So it's covering the ice just a little bit. Put my Shakeology in there, put my protein in there, put my strawberries in there, and then I fill up the rest of it with water. The reason you want to fill it, make sure you fill up the rest of it with water or more milk if you want, or almond milk, or you can throw spinach in there. You can throw in anything you want, anything else, but make sure it's filled up and topped off and finish it off with a liquid so there's no air in there, because you don't want this puffing up and becoming a big, airy, like shake. You want this to stay dense. And you just want to drink it, get it in you. So you don't want to add it, so you don't want it to fluff up at all. Another reason why I use the pea protein over whey protein is pea protein doesn't give you that frothy effect you get with whey protein, and it's lighter. It's just better, in my opinion, and I think it overall, for the consistency and the purpose of the shake, it's a better match for this shake. So I'm just kind of throwing it out there, but here's the best part to me is the combination of the shake, the milk, and the pea protein and everything gets you in about maybe only about 20 grams of carbs, but it gives you 40 grams of protein. And I want that protein, you want that getting to your muscles, fueling them. Your carbs you're gonna add, and they're so much easier to add than protein, especially a good source of protein. And these are really good sources of clean protein. So anyway, I'm babbling a bit here, but I kind of just wanted to share that with you guys. You're starting off the new year and you really want to make some great gains in your riding, you need to look at your nutrition. Guaranteed. If you're drinking a ton of soda and you're eating a lot of like potato chips and just junk, and it is junk, it's going to affect your riding. It's going to depreciate your fitness, and it's going to do it over a long period of time. But eventually it's going to get to the point where you're not seeing gains anymore. You're struggling in your fitness and in your health and in your riding, and then you don't want that to happen. So I just thought I'd share this. Check these things out. What I'm going to do too is, if you're interested, I'm probably going to be starting, I'll be starting a Patreon page. It's going to be really it's going to be like $1 a month, $1 a month. And the reason I'm doing that, just to cover some costs of like travel and stuff. I'm going to be traveling, taking you guys along on the ride on some trails and stuff, and maybe that'll just pay for some gas. I don't know, hopefully, but I mean, if I get 25 folks on Patreon for $1, it's $25 a month. That's almost a tank of gas, right? So anyway, you can check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. And I thank you guys for checking this out. But definitely, hey, check out your nutrition. Start a log. I should have started this at the beginning, but and I might edit that in there. Start a log. I'm going to just do this. Hey, how you doing? Start a food log, a nutrition log. Start a log. You should do that. Now check this out. There we go. So we'll see what side that ends up on. So anyway, thanks guys. I'm going to have my shake now. I am so hungry. Have a great day.